Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Metastar Messenger, creator and host of the Chronus Book of Days, a weekly one-of-a-kind tarot calendar system. If you are new here, the Chronus Book of Days communicates universal messages and guidance to the collective through the tarot, therefore the weekly card interpretations apply to all zodiac signs and all people. Please understand, timing is fluid and some of the archetypes, themes, actions, and probable manifestations will resonate with you on a personal level, while others may not. That's fine. Take what echoes as most relevant to you, and stick a pin in the rest for perhaps another time. In addition to weekly insights taken from the Book of Days, I also include the most relevant astrological highlights for the week. I hope you enjoy this special new moon solar eclipse edition. Let's begin. This week, in Chapter 41, the timing of the Hanged Man reversed synchronizes with Pluto shifting back into direct motion on Tuesday, October 10th. This alignment of Pluto direct and the Hanged Man unconsciously prompts us to revisit events around the spring equinox of 2023, specifically the period of days from March 20th through March 26th. During this time, or back in week 14 of this year, the Hanged Man was in an upright position, the Aries moon was in its new phase, and Pluto had just entered the airy realm Aquarius for the first time since its 1930 discovery, igniting all sorts of Aquarian age conspiracies and fears. As we come full circle from the spring of 2023, we are confronted with the Hanged Man's shadow and the occurrence of the Libra new moon solar eclipse aligning with Uranus, a planet often associated with major shakeups and change, suggesting potentially chaotic times. This off-kilter alignment between the eclipsed Sun and Uranus may usher in a period of imbalances and upheaval, especially for individuals or entities that for eras and eons have been resistant to change, hold commonwealth, or cling to power, including those within church and state institutions. When an alignment of adjustment and unresolvable annoyance, also known as the quincunx, like we find here between the Libra new moon solar eclipse to Uranus and Taurus, it naturally presents a challenge to the status quo, potentially tipping the scales, leading to seismic shifts in how shared resources, including material wealth but also knowledge, infrastructure, and public services are managed or distributed. In other words, the solar eclipse, as all solar eclipses tend to do, places a cosmic target upon members of the ruling class, as well as fat cats, big shots, CEOs, kings, queens, heads of state and so on. Eclipses of the sun do not fare well for these people, never have. A solar eclipse in Libra, the cosmic scales, tends to remedy imbalances between have and have not. It suggests that those who control the purse strings or hold commonwealth may face challenges or changes in their positions or control over these resources during a period of upheaval. As Mars transits the eclipse degree in Libra South Node ahead of October 14th, we see these eclipse potentials playing out early in the United States House of Representatives, as often happens with the impetuous red planet of conflict and war. Keep in mind, you don't need to be a captain of industry or a member of the Senate to undergo this power shift. It's entirely possible that those who were previously in less influential positions might rise to sudden prominence, echoing the Hanged Man prophecy of the parable where the last shall become the first. Sudden and significant turns in fortune and fate are in keeping with the universal 10th month overseen by the Wheel of Fortune, and its shadow companion for the month, the star. The reversed Hanged Man removes blockages and states of inertia that can keep fortune, and sometimes our fate, hanging in limbo. Come week 41, the waiting is over, and just like the Tom Petty song, yes, the waiting is the hardest part. And so it is, week 41 brings us collectively to confront the shadow Hanged Man that we encounter and experience in week 14. The Hanged Man represents personal sacrifice, exercising the patience of a saint, periods of trial and testing, lessons to be learned, and slow motion among other things. And while personal sacrifice and enduring with the patience of a saint are admired virtues, they do have a shadow side worth considering when we reach week 41. Excessive personal sacrifice can and does lead to self-neglect, burnout, and imbalances in life. When we consistently prioritize the needs of others above our own, it can erode our physical and mental well-being, potentially fostering feelings of resentment or unfulfillment. Similarly, exercising extreme patience may result in tolerating unjust or unhealthy situations for too long, allowing them to persist unaddressed. It's essential to strike a balance between selflessness and self-care, recognizing that personal boundaries and well-being are also crucial. Finding the middle ground ensures you don't become a miserable martyr or shoulder burdens beyond your capacity or submit to a life of perpetual suffering. It's important to realize that martyrdom rarely leads to genuine fulfillment or true empowerment. A new moon ring of fire solar eclipse in Libra provides a celestial canvas for resetting our priorities to self, as well as an opportunity to break free from the tensions, interruptions, and setbacks that engulfed us around the spring equinox when life unexpectedly turned upside down for many. The Hanged Man, with its suspended perspective, beautifully complements the eclipse energy, encouraging us to embrace this moment of suspended animation and see it as an opportunity for profound illumination and transformative change. Just as the moon temporarily obscures the sun, so too can we eclipse our own limitations and emerge into a new phase with renewed perspective and balance. The reversed Hanged Man has the Two of Pentacles as its week 41 satellite companion. The Two of Pentacles in tarot typically represents a delicate balancing act, symbolizing the need to juggle multiple tasks, responsibilities, or priorities at the same time. It encourages adaptability and finding equilibrium in the face of turmoil and change. Note the bended knee on both the Hanged Man and the Two of Pentacles. A bended knee holds a unique significance distinct from kneeling. It represents a moment of vulnerability, humility, and readiness for actions. When one bends a knee, they often prepare to rise, emphasizing the potential for transformation or transition. This act can symbolize the willingness to take a crucial step, make a commitment, or engage in an important endeavor such as starting a business to pursue a lifelong passion, such as opening a bakery to share your love of baking with the world. Another example might involve embarking on a challenging educational journey, like pursuing a legal career to advocate for women's rights or to provide pro bono legal assistance to survivors of domestic violence or human trafficking. Bended knee is a posture that can and does convey respect, submission, or the opening of oneself to transformative change and readiness, embodying the idea that sometimes it takes a bend in one's path to move forward towards new opportunities or your soul's destiny. An annular ring of fire eclipse occurring in the third decan of Libra, at 21 degrees, and positioned in the public eye of the 10th house carries significant astrological implications, especially for those who are in the public eye or hold high prominent positions of authority. This celestial event, known for its dramatic appearance where the moon's apparent size falls just short of covering the sun completely, symbolizes a moment of both illumination and concealment in the realm of public image and career. In the 10th house, this eclipse, at least when charted for the East Coast United States, directs attention toward matters of leadership, authority, one's professional path, public image, and even the call of destiny on one's life. It suggests that a significant event or change in the public sphere, possibly related to leadership figures or government, may be on the horizon. The Libra influence emphasizes balance, diplomacy, and fairness, suggesting that changes could be associated with efforts to restore collective equilibrium and fairness after eras of chaos and corruption. The quincunx aspect with Uranus and the 5th house adds another layer of complexity. It tells us to expect the unexpected in this area. The 5th house of any horoscope has special reference to recreation, places of amusement, sports, all matters of theater and drama, film stars, speculations, gambling, children and their interests, including schools and other places of education and development. Uranus in the 5th house will bring unexpected burdens and even a touch of craziness to these areas of life. Uranus represents innovation, modernization, unpredictability, and sudden disruptions to the status quo. Things that have been overlooked in the planning stage will now need to be addressed and dealt with, and the solution may involve a dramatic change in course. Since this touches into the 10th house, it could bring unexpected developments or significant changes, particularly in areas related to leadership, high positions, and individuals with global reach and recognition, potentially disrupting established norms or sparking unusual approaches. For those in positions of authority or leadership roles, this eclipse could signify a time of reckoning or a change in their status. In some cases, it could suggest a dramatic about-face, prompting individuals to reconsider their ambitions or the impact they wish to make on the world. Speculations and high-risk investments might be affected, so caution is advised. This celestial event can act as a catalyst for transformative shifts in one's career or public life. It may bring about surprising opportunities or challenges that can alter the course of one's professional life. Additionally, individuals with global recognition, influencers, or those seeking to establish themselves on a larger stage may find this eclipse to be a turning point in their journey. It could bring unexpected twists in their public image, perhaps leading to a shift in their brand or reputation. This eclipse reminds us that destiny often plays a pivotal role in our lives, and its influence can manifest in unexpected ways. Perhaps in a twist of cosmic serendipity, the Ring of Fire eclipse in the partnering sign of Libra might symbolize a whirlwind engagement for pop sensation Taylor Swift. Her recent public appearances at both Kansas City home and away games set the sports and entertainment worlds ablaze, as rumors of a sizzling romance with Libra sun and tight end Travis Kelce quickly began to circulate, marking a significant transformation since her silence spilt from actor Joe Alwyn earlier this year. This in and out of love journey, notably aligning with the Jupiter-ruled Temperance cards upright, week 14, and reversed shadow, week 39 positions, appears to reflect the ebb and flows of Taylor's personal life, signaling a new chapter filled with some immoderate and surprising changes in behavior that could draw concern and criticism but ultimately result in a joyful commitment sometime in the near future, or right about the time that the Two of Pentacles returns for Christmas and New Year's. The Two of Pentacles underscores the solar eclipse's theme of balance, highlighting the juggling act you may be performing in your life as you attempt to manage responsibilities to family and career, resources, and financial matters. During the autumn season, there's a natural inclination to reflect on what you've harvested and what you need to carry forward. This eclipse amplifies this process, urging us to find equilibrium in our material and practical concerns. The figure 8 shape, often recognized as the infinity symbol or lemniscate, prominently appears above the heads of both the Magician and Strength cards in the major arcana. Its presence in a single minor arcana card, here in the Two of Pentacles, held by the Juggler, holds profound and symbolic significance. In essence, the figure 8 shape of the infinity symbol implies a sense of natural rhythm, harmony, and equilibrium, reinforcing the idea to find balance and stability amidst life's ever-changing circumstances. To consciously go against this repeated messaging of balance is to invite chaos and unpleasantness, and a likely period of trouble and sadness. Notice the ships tossed about the turbulent sea in the background. This imagery speaks to the cosmic dance of celestial bodies and their influence on our earthly experience. Just as the ships must navigate the unpredictable waves upon the surface of the turbulent sea, we, too, navigate the ever-changing tides of life, often stirred by celestial events like the solar eclipse in alignment with the great disruptive force of Uranus. The Two of Pentacles reminds us that even during times of turmoil and uncertainty, there is a profound cosmic order at play, guiding us to find our balance and resilience in the face of life's tempests. Lastly and importantly, before the occurrence of the new moon solar eclipse on Saturday, October 14th, we have Pluto, the Lord of Darkness, returning direct in motion against the eerie backdrop of Friday the 13th. In the context of week 41 influences, namely the combination of the Hanged Man reversed, the Two of Pentacles, and the new moon solar eclipse in Libra all converging during the second week of October, autumn season, carries a message of caution and transformation. The Hanged Man reverse suggests a potential struggle with negative influences or resistance to change. Grudge hoarding and jealousy may be getting the best of you now. Pluto's forward movement in combination with the sacrificed Hanged Man is a reminder that clinging to old patterns or allowing jealousy or perceived enemies to affect your decisions can lead to stagnation or worse, soul murder. Yours. The eclipse's energy amplifies the need for transmuting and releasing these negative forces before they get the best of you. The Two of Pentacles, with its theme of balance and adaptability, suggests that maintaining harmony in the face of negativity is essential. Now is the time to carefully manage your resources, both tangible and emotional, to protect yourself from hidden agendas or dark plots and influences. Listen, you may be jealous and irritated by someone right now, who is intentionally goading you into feeling this way, but chances are they may be envious or resentful of you too. This psychic tit-for-tat creates an evenly balanced karmic imbalance in both them and you. It's time to cut loose from the noose. The new moon solar eclipse in Libra signifies an opportunity for fresh starts and rebalancing for those who are ready for a change. It encourages examining relationships and alliances that may be influenced by jealous or hidden motives. With Venus taking the helm as the governing cosmic force during this celestial alignment, its influence extends not only to the new moon solar eclipse and other celestial bodies like the karmic South Node and Mercury, but also includes the presence of Uranus and Jupiter. This convergence makes this period heavily centered on themes of partnership, interpersonal relationships, justice, fairness, values, and the material aspects of life, including wealth and possessions. It's a time when we may find ourselves entangled in the complex dance of using our material resources to influence or control others. The positioning of Venus in Virgo indicates a departure from the dramatic flair of the preceding long summer spent in Leo. With Mars, out from under Venus' spell and back home in Scorpio, it suggests cooling down period for sure, and a desire for a respite from the high-wire performance that is easy and entertaining for the onlookers but perilous and demanding for the performer. In this phase, Venus in Virgo directs our attention to the need for a more down-to-earth approach after a period of unfettered entertainments and flamboyance. It too encourages us to find balance, to take a psychic break, and to step back from the spectacle and focus more on grounded people and practical matters. It prompts us to take stock of our values and how they align with our daily lives, reminding us that sometimes, simplicity and calm practicality can offer a more stable and fulfilling path forward. In Chapter 41, we explored the intriguing interplay between celestial events and their potential impact on our lives, both personally and on a broader scale. I stated by discussing the synchronicity of the Hanged Man and Pluto's change in direction from retrograde to direct motion, and how together they may prompt a reflection on or re-emergence of events from the spring equinox of 2023. The centerpiece of Week 41 is the Libra new moon solar eclipse, an event associated with change and innovation. This eclipse carries the potential for chaos and upheaval, especially for those who resist change or hold positions of power in institutions like the church and state. It challenges the status quo and accepted norms, potentially leading to shifts in how resources and power are managed and distributed. I delved into the shadow side of the Hanged Man, emphasizing the importance of finding balance between self-sacrifice and self-care. The Two of Pentacles, the companion card for Week 41, symbolizes the need to balance multiple responsibilities. The eclipse can bring about a huge sea shift as is depicted in the background of the Two of Pentacles. It could be the juggler finds that they cannot keep the balls in the air forever, or that juggling too many relationships at once, responsibilities, untruths, vices, or karmic debts soon gets very messy. In essence, Week 41 highlights the dynamic relationship between celestial events, the tarot calendar, and our lives, encouraging us to find balance amid change and to embrace the potential for transformative growth and new beginnings. As we are cut loose from the eras of chaos and step into the enchanting embrace of the new moon and the cleansing fiery halo of blessings that the Ring of Fire solar eclipse brings to the bewitching Friday the 13th week, may your path be illuminated with unexpected joys, and may fortune's favor light your way. I am Metastar. Until next time. Always love.